Hi everybody, Lynette here, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am jumping into the new Heartsong collection. I'm super excited about this. But before I do, I wanted to take a little walk down memory lane, you guys. I pulled out the journals from past Februaries, and I'm guessing that I must have skipped a February down the road. I'm gonna have to look on my channel and see, because I looked through all my journals and I could be wrong, except that I know this is last year's and I think this was the year before. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look and see if there is a missing February journal. But I love these, you guys. I am in love with these, and they were chunky ones. But I just want to say, anyone who needs any added inspiration for Valentine's Day journals, I am going to link video playlists down below, because this one was a lot of fun. I did 14 days in a row, which is huge for me, as most of you probably know. I did 14 days of journaling in a row, working in this journal. So this was a lot of fun. And then last year's Cherish journal was a lot of fun as well. If you need any more Valentine inspiration, this covers multiple years. Of course, the ideas in these videos could work for anything. So those will be linked down below, as well as the design team ladies that are going to be working in their Heartsong journal. And I do believe a couple of them did work in the Cherish journal last year. So lots of Valentine journaling inspiration. Now I have to say, I'm always a little intimidated to get started, and you guys know this. I always think this, like, I don't have any plan and I don't have any idea, and that freaks me out. But I am so excited to get to sit down and craft today, and to get to film and to be with you guys, because it's been quite a while and I'm really excited. I will say that I have been doing some Valentine crafting. I had some things I wanted to send out to some friends. I hope that those of you who ordered this collection, I hope that you are having fun with these and super excited about these. I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I want to play with those and make some Valentine embellishments. And then I was like, oh, but I already did, 2 slide videos. I don't know. I might still have to do that, because that's a lot of fun. So I will mention there are a few of these kits left in the Etsy shop. The Valentine theme is, I would say, it is my least popular theme. And I understand that there are a lot of people that just don't do Valentine. It's the month to skip or whatever. And I get that. So there are like 10, I think there are 10 of these left in the shop. Yeah, so just to let you guys know, there are some out there, and you do not have to do Valentine with it. This would make a very sweet journal or scrapbook or something to put together for your granddaughter. That's what I would do it for my daughter if they, still like that kind of thing. But they're older and they're always telling me, Mom. Anyway, they're not really telling me that. My daughter is in college. She's a little older. She's 25, but she's away from home, and I sent her a big old box of Valentine love. She received it yesterday. Anyway. All right. I really don't know. I usually like to start in the front. I know a lot of people, say not to do that, but I always do. It always kind of inspires me, but it can be intimidating. So you don't have to start in the front, but I typically enjoy starting in the front. And like I said, I don't really have any plans, so let's see what happens. Those of you who do have this collection, I hope that you are enjoying it. I've been super excited to bust into this one. Maybe stick with the library pocket. All right, I think I'm going to. I'm so tempted to peek at those journals I brought up here and see what I did in those, but I'm not going to. I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere, but I'm not going to. I'm going to think differently than trying to inspire myself to do something else. All right. So how are all of you? I hope you're doing awesome. It has been so long since I've sat down and filmed a video. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that filming is going to be an all-day thing. I really do. I'm so excited. My daughter works a 9-hour shift today, so I'm hoping she comes home good and tired and just lets me do what I want to do. I am going to start by cutting this doily, and I think because I don't want to just glue it over and have that not want to, close right. So I'm going to very carefully, already tore it a little bit, cut that doily there. So yes, I hope all of you are doing well and staying well. I am kind of disappointed around here. January was such a mild January for us here in Indiana, at least, my area here in northern Indiana. We got really lucky with the weather and the snow. And now I think every day of February so far, we have had snow on the ground and it's been chilly. So that's been kind of annoying, but that's all right. It's a good reason to stay inside. I'm just tired of being inside already. I'm tired of being inside. All right, let's see. I just got this new ink color from Tim Holtz. I am so addicted to Tim Holtz inks. As you guys know, I use them all the time. So now he's coming out with new colors every few months or whatever. This is his third new color, I think. Fourth new color. So I had to snag it right away, but I'm not sure how it's going to look with what I'm doing. So we're going to see. My messy mat here, and let's just see on this tag. I do love this color. It is such a pretty pink. I don't think that's what I want on my doily, but Kitsch Flamingo, and it is such a pretty pink. It actually really reminds me of his worn lipstick, but I guess it's it's definitely a little more bubblegum, which is pretty. But I think, let me pull out something different. I have been using this pink peony color, Archival Ink Pink Peony. I noticed when I went into Hobby Lobby last week, they were putting a lot of their inks on clearance. Not the Wendy, I don't know how to say her last name, but she's a designer and they're her color line. I did pick up a bunch of these just to let you guys know, if you're in Hobby Lobby, this Make Art blendable dye ink. I haven't tried it yet, but it retailed for $5 and they were clearancing them out for $1.24. So I was excited to pick those up because I was wondering about those inks. So anyway, just to let you guys know, I am going to, try this pink peony color. And I just want to make my doily pinker. A little pink here. So yes, as I was saying, I hope you all are doing well. Those of you who live in a warm climate, I'm incredibly jealous, I have to say right now. Let's try not to rip my doily. So I will say, I am in the process of working on the March collection. Now that I'm trying to stay on top of, the month-to-month thing, that should be done in a couple weeks, believe it or not. February is going so quickly. But, oh my goodness, you guys, I am so excited about it. I cannot wait to start sharing some sneak peeks. So if you are not part of my Facebook group, I do encourage you to join. That link will be in the description box down below. And I will be sharing some sneak peeks soon when I get to work on it next week. That is what is on my agenda for next week. So go join that group if you're interested in seeing that. I'm super excited. I like that. I know the background paper is pink, but I kind of like the way that's just going to blend into the background. Yes. And let's see, what book pages are in here? Music. All right. So I think I'm just going to make a little pocket here. Let's see. I love this tear ruler. I usually have people ask me about it, so I will leave a link for it in the description box down below. I'm reaching for this carnation red color out of the same Wendy Vec. Is it? I don't even know. The same Wendy ink set. I want to see if this is similar enough. Yeah, I think that's good. To those little flower centers there. Probably a little redder than I realized. That's all right. So you guys, if you've been following my channel for all these years, you would know that I love February because it is our anniversary month. I love that. We will be married 20 years this year, which is crazy. I had no idea that, you know, it's just time flies, doesn't it? Time flies. I think I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and just add some stitching around this. All right, so I had some pink thread in my sewing machine and I just stuck with that. It's cute. And then I think I'm just going to glue that over the top. Oh no, you guys, I just bent and broke off the tip of this pin in my art glitter glue tip. That is super annoying. I mean, I have a backup, I think, but... Oh, there we go. I think I might have pushed it, you know, down in my glue where I want it, right? Anyway, that's not the glue I want to use for this pocket. I want to use my good old Fabri-Tac. Anyway, talking about time and the fact that it struck me that we've been married 20 years this year, which means my daughter, don't do the math on this, okay? But my daughter is 20. She will be 20 this June. And my other daughter in May, my oldest daughter, will turn 25. And I'm just like, what is happening? What is happening? What happened when I wasn't paying attention? Seriously, it's crazy. But that's okay. We're working out some kinks in life, and I just feel like things are going pretty well right now. I have some exciting things going on in my life, and yeah, it's okay. It's all good, right? It's all good. All right. So I'm just going to glue this in here. Heartsong, right? It's appropriate to have music in the front. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm guessing everyone has heard by now that Hobby Lobby is canceling their 40% off coupon. They're going to stop having it like anytime. I don't remember. I know it was in February. Like, it might be a week or something. Like, it might be a week away or something. So every time I've gone by, I have taken in my coupon. Let's see, probably not as much as I think. I went in and bought an extra glue bottle. I should go do it again. I've been trying to kind of stock up on the things that I usually use my coupon for, which is typically this glue. It's $12, which I think the price has dropped again. It did go way up like a couple seasons ago or whatever. So at least the price dropped again, but man, I can't believe our coupon's going away. But I have noticed that, like with Michael's, their coupons aren't nearly what they used to be either. Even their like product line isn't nearly what it used to be. You know, with all the, I don't know, like I miss the $1.50 bins and stuff. Anyway, it is going away, that coupon. But I understand. I mean, it's definitely been challenging times. I'd rather have the coupon go away than Hobby Lobby go away, so. I am using art glitter glue on this doily because of all of the little intricate pieces. I've really started loving this glue. I don't like it because I don't like it in a large area because it is water-based and it, you know, wrinkles the paper. And I got a thing about that. If you don't, you know, it doesn't bother most people. So if you don't mind that, this is a great glue. It dries clear. And I just want a little bit, mostly on this edge for certain. Get that edge glued down. And I have used Fabri-Tac plenty of times on these doilies. I just smear it around. All right. I like that. It just kind of blends into the background. And I'm going to put the other half right there. Glue this down. Oops. So yes, other than the weather and my typical February conversation, I don't really have much to talk about. There's not a lot going on right. Well, there is a lot going on. I'm just not able to talk about it publicly yet, but I do have some really awesome news coming soon. Awesome to me anyway. It's exciting for me, but I can't really share it publicly yet. I can't have it out on my channel. Not that I couldn't share it with you guys who are watching, but I just can't put it out there yet. So within the next couple of months, I will be able to. So I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I will use some of this red ink. It's pretty red though. Like, I was surprised at how intense some of that red came off. So let's see. Oop. I do like using bright ink sometimes. Instead of just distressing and making things look older, it's really fun in some of these more colorful journals to switch things up and play with some color. I love it. Especially in the dead of winter. I think that's one of the reasons why I appreciate Valentine's Day so much. It's like a splash of color in the middle of this. I mean, okay, the sun did shine yesterday, but it doesn't too often. It has not been that sunny. So the days that you do get sun, you notice, you know. But it was still so cold that it's not like a lot of snow melted. I think we probably have about 5 inches of snow left in the front yard. I just want it to melt. I always want it to melt. Now, what are we gonna do to this? Usually I break out my Valentine washi because I have way too much of it for how often I actually play with it. Isn't that the case? But I don't want them to all look the same. Which, I mean, I guess they do because I made them. I have this little scrap. I could do like a little, I don't know, collage over here. Let's look and see what little pieces I got from that paper line. I did get this little cut apart in my kit, and that would be super cute right there. I know there's a few more in here. Let's see. You have my heart. A little heart waffle. That's cute. A little rainbow. Those are what I have in there. Of course, there's the heart tag, which I think I want to save that for a page or something. I think I like this. I think I'm going to take my little decorative edge scissors. But first I want to trim this little edge off here. Let's see if I can cut straight. I typically can't. But that's okay. Maybe just the edge. I think I want to add a piece of lace to the top of this or something. Go get my little scrap box. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. And it's simple too. Sometimes it's nice to just get started. You guys feel that way? Like sometimes you just need to get started to know what you want to do and what you want to play around with. And my cutting is crooked, but that's okay, Lynette, honestly. You know what would be, do I have a music note stamp? I think I have something else somewhere, but I like these little notes. There's one missing. Oh no. Well, I'm going to keep looking. All right, well, this is a Bow Bunny set that I picked up at Tuesday morning, and it does have some super cute little music note stamps, but I don't know what happened to that one. I found this one with these little hearts that could make some fun tags, so I pulled that out. Another Bow Bunny set. This one has this, you know, music staff, which that's probably what I'm going to play with. And this was something I had gotten off of wish.com, and it has some music, but I think I want to play with this stamp here. And you guys, I think I'm in trouble. I'm already like piling up the craft supplies over there at the side of my desk. Like, Lynette, you know better than that. Stuff's gonna get buried and lost. All right. Which direction? Well, it's all kind of out of whack anyway. I don't know how accurate this little music staff is. That's all right. I just want it here at the bottom. And since I have this ink sitting next to me, I'm going to use this potting soil color. Nice. And maybe I'll use this to ink this a little bit. So I have talked about it in the past, and I think this year I'm actually doing a little better with it. I have mentioned in the past that I used to really like doing a big Valentine's Day dinner for my family, my 2 girls and my husband. There is something I'm sure most of you with kids can relate. It's hard to get a sitter on Valentine's Day because everybody is celebrating Valentine's Day, right? So instead of just going with the crowds and trying to get reservations and all of that, I had just decided to make it a family event, especially since my husband and I celebrate our anniversary, 10 days from Valentine's Day. So I always would try to just find a new dish every year. You know how at TJ Maxx and Marshall's you can pick up dishes that are Valentine's Day dinner themed. That can be a lot of fun. And I had started picking up dishes and just decorating the table all fun and quirky and as many hearts as possible. And I would get my daughter's little Valentine gifts, and I just tried to make an event out of it, and it was so much fun. And every year it just grew a little bit. So I see that my lace is either going to cover the words or cover my edge. So I think I'm going to just glue it over the edge there. It would just grow and grow and get bigger. And then it got to the point where my daughters were old enough to stay home alone and I didn't need a babysitter. And they were like, whoa, you can't just stop doing what we do. So we kept doing it until I think my oldest daughter, I think the first year she was in school, she did come home for our Valentine's Day dinner, or we did it like when she could be here for the weekend or something. It was something we kept doing even after she left. But now I think we did not do it last year, possibly not the year before. And I think I'm better with it. I think it was hard last year. But now I'm better with it. It's funny how you spend those years, oh no, when your kids are young and you just, you want to be able to go out with the husband and do the things. And then they're older and you're like, wait, what? No, come back. Now we always get to be together. And we don't do well, you can't. What can you do in the middle of all this COVID stuff? You can go do stuff. At least here in Indiana, you can go do things, but it's just not that fun. Anyway, I share all of that to, I guess, encourage those with young kids that it doesn't last forever, and then to warn you that it doesn't last forever. Enjoy every moment of where you're at, right? And that is the truth. That's something I've definitely learned over the years. Enjoy where you're at, because time stops for no one. So anyway, there will be no family Valentine's Day, but I did enjoy sending my daughter some Happy Mail. That was a lot of fun. And my other daughter, she's very heartsick this year. She tells me she doesn't like Valentine's Day because she doesn't have one, which I get. But I always say to her, I'm like, well, I thought I was your Valentine. This is my 19-year-old daughter. She's like, Mom, I can't be your Valentine forever. It's just fun. I'm like, well, you're still my Valentine this year. So, anyway. I love it. I can't help it. I love Valentine's Day. All right. I'm liking that. I must have gotten some ink there. That's okay. All right. I think that is where I'm going to stop with this. I do like getting out the washi tape and covering up, especially this brand mark down here, and just adding a little bit of flair to the top of that card. But this is a good starting point. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that it gave you a little bit of inspiration to get started in your own journal if you haven't yet. And we will see where it goes from here. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. And don't forget, all those links I will put in the description box down below about past Valentine's Day layouts and the design team. So you want to be sure to check them out as well. So thank you so much for spending some time with me, for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.